Damn, bro, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, so
They had to suck balls, like, for real. Because I had to go to El Paso in one of those fucking vans for my old job. I worked at an insurance company. And, yeah, bro, we had to drive a big-ass van. Like, it was just, like, I don't know how to even explain it, bro. It was just a fucking big-ass van, bro. It was such a hassle to park anywhere, to drive anywhere. You couldn't go through drive-thrus, which is the worst, bro.
yeah.
The worst is not being able to go through drive-thrus, especially at night.
Yeah.
Where you gotta like literally walk around and then they start tripping sometimes. They're like, nah, we can't offer you food and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro, that's just so fucking annoying. Yeah, I hated that shit so much. Fuck.
That shit was crazy.
But shit. You wanna hit another one?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Is there anything?
If y'all been seeing my cat, it's Oreo. She been running around here looking at shit. Chilling. Hope y'all enjoying it. So yeah, that story that I asked you to hold on off on. I really still want to hear it, bro. I've literally been like, I've been really wanting to hear that fucking story, like so bad, bro. So bad.
Why?
Cause it's just so like it's just interesting, bro. I just want to hear like what happened to do with the Gucci flip flop.
Yeah.
Like I really want to hear what happened to that man, bro. There's no way. Like I really want to hear. Bro.
All right, for sure.
Yeah. So you can start off.
All right, so when I was a juvenile, well, there's no weed in there. Fuck, actually,
I got you. Oh, fuck you, man.
All right, yeah. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Anyway, but yeah. So when I was a juvenile, I'd get in trouble a lot. They ended up giving me like all the classes, like fucking drug free, life skills, like the fucking meetings. You get me, scan for 5 years, like, and that's like on top of probation, and of course community service, and like. You get me? Like, literally everything, bro.
Yeah, everything.
Like,
you could do.
everything
Like, he
you
done
could
everything, bro.
imagine, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
This man certified for everything, bro.
I don't know, bro. Like, and yeah, just for like not going to school, you get me? Like getting arrested, like all that shit. So the Beyond Scared Straight shit like came to town, and they were doing a jail tour, and well, they got me in it. They got fucking. Yeah. They got like other dudes from my school and stuff, and there was actually they even like had girls, but they like we didn't see what happened with them. Like they went separate and shit, so we actually never saw what happened with them. Like we don't know what happened with them at all. And when they got out, it was funny. They for sure something happened. They came out pretty scared straight, but But yeah, it's cause where I'm from, Laredo, like the jail, like bro, the jail sucks there. Like the hallways are really thin. Like it's a really crowded hallway. Like it's cold but humid. It's like it's horrible, bro. Like I don't know what types of jails. Like I know they got better jails like everywhere else and shit than that. Like that shit horrible, bro. It's horrible.
I'm scared that bitch is gonna fall, bro. It looks so nice. I don't want it to fall. So I just got my hand under this shit. I hope my mic is working. Yeah, my mic is working. Yeah, my mic is working. Oh. Yeah, my shit's working. My bad. My bad. Damn. That was a big puff.
Oh yeah, I needed that.
That's the good stuff.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, am I gonna have enough? And then yeah, we got more than enough. Fuck. Alright, so go for it. I want to hear the story, bro. Yeah, you go for it. You got oh, shit.
I'm also gonna play some of my music. This is my music. Like this is me.
Cool. Hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully it does.
They probably will barely be able to hear it, but
that's
just
cool.
So they can feel a vibe for it.
Yeah.
None of this is out.
Hey. If you want to put it like maybe right here.
Nah, it's good. It's good.
Cool?
Yeah, because I don't want it to block the audio too.
All right. Actually,
like
if you wanna, all right. So this is also what I do, is I actually put some music under it. Like I edit it, and I put some music like not super loud to where like you can't hear us.
Yeah.
But just kind of gives a vibe. If you wanna, like put some music under there, if you got some beats, I'm willing to put yours. just to like promote it. You know what I'm saying? So, you let me know.
All right, for sure. So, anyways, yeah. So we were all like in the office, like of like all the officers and shit,
Yeah.
and they were like all there, and they were like giving us some like speech and shit or whatever, and that was like the girls were there too, and then one of the dudes, like even though he was 16, he had already been charged as an adult. So and he had gone to jail already. So actually, he couldn't go on the jail tour, and he had to stay behind since he had already been inside. They can't like take him in again.
Yeah,
You get
like
me?
you've already seen the shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get scared straight if you've already been there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he actually held behind. He had to wait there till like everybody got out. So we all went in and shit, and they like first showed us like the fucking crazy people, and like the crazy people were literally like throwing shit at the fucking window.
What the
Like
fuck?
we saw it, and it smelled like shit. Like it smelled like actual shit. Like you know how like the people that they put like in the mental fucking jail parts, like they fucking showed us that shit, and then they took us to where like they took us upstairs, and I know I'm trying to detail it as much as I can, but I can't really think of like other than it was scary as fuck, and like it smelled like shit, and you get me, like it was not cool, and it was pretty tight, like bro, the hallway was tighter than this, like this is huge, like it was probably from there to like the window, like yeah, here, like straight up, like that's how big, like how small the space is inside the jail.
Damn.
Like it's pretty small.
Yeah.
So probably like I don't know how much, like 12 feet, like to 13, 14 like feet, I guess, like wide.
Yeah.
In total, not really, like maybe a little less.
Damn.
Yeah, and like the like walls, everything is made out of like this cement that's like painted in white. Like it's pretty, like there's like, and everything's old. They don't even got the new TVs. They got like the old square TVs and shit. Like they don't have the fucking new TVs or like none of that shit.
Damn.
Like it's pretty crazy. So they took us to where the snitches are at, and they, you know how they did that shit in Scared Straight, like in the earlier seasons where they like put you in the box where you're surrounded by them.
Yeah.
They did that shit to us, bro. They did that shit to us, bro. And they were just like telling us hella fucking shit. And bro, they told me, they were like, bro, I went in there and I was just like that, and then like I didn't have no reaction. They're at the end, they're like, nah, you straight. I swear, bro. I'm not even capping.
That's fucking late. What were they telling you? Do you remember anything?
Nah, but they were just like,
You just pretty much blocked, like.
it's because it was kind of a minute ago, but they were just like,
No,
and it was all in Spanish, bro.
Oh, okay,
they were just telling us like a bunch of like maldiciones, like like just fucking telling us like a bunch of
Just
shit, like
much,
like the well, whatever.
Yeah.
If I see you here again, you get me, like, and I don't know, like all that shit, just fucking like trying to scare us, like I'm gonna find you, and I don't know what the fuck, and like all that type of shit, like I'm gonna kill you, like you look like a little bitch, and it was just like a bunch of them. And it's funny as fuck. There was even a short dude, and you could tell he's a bitch. Some other dude like literally bitched him and shit. Like, and it's crazy. Like we saw that shit, and they didn't put us inside with them because they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know, they even, you know what they were doing, bro? They knew we were coming. So what they did is they got a bunch of cups with water, like styrofoam cups. They put them in the microwave and they put it for like 4 minutes, and they heated it up. And they were like trying to throw water at us and shit. Like
shit.
Yeah. And
They're
so
going hard. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, makes
they
sense.
were acting fucking crazy, bro. Like it was
shit.
insane. Like they were going hard, bro. And how I told you, there was this dude there. I'm not gonna say his name. He brought Gucci flip flops, bro. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know if he thought he was hard as fuck or some shit, or I don't know what he was.
He didn't think that one through, bro. He just didn't think that one through. He just like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna go to.
He had like,
TV.
and he had like, he didn't have like the fucking like the like the normal fake ones. Like, nah, he had like the one with the tiger. Like, yeah, like that nice.
Damn, the nice ones. Damn, he wildin', bro. He wildin'. Oh no.
And yeah, they were just calling him like princesa. I don't know what the fuck. And some dudes, they were literally, they were reaching under the bar and they grabbed one of his flops. Like they were like trying to grab his shit and they literally got him to like fall and they grabbed one of his flops and they were like ha 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 ha. And they had it on like the other side. And but like they had to give it back and shit. He gave it back.
Yeah.
Like dead ass, bro. Like yeah. And like and they were like throwing fucking water and shit at us and I didn't get hit. Like I felt like kind of a little bit but it didn't really burn me. Like I got like sprinkles, not really. But it hit that dude. Like they were like trying to go for that dude.
Damn, because of the flip flops, bro.
Yeah.
Because of the flip flops. I had to be the flip flops, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. But when I mean they like grabbed it like yeah, like yeah.
Are you trying to like think about like what it was or?
Yeah.
And how you feel about it now?
It was just crazy. It was crazy. Anyways, but yeah, after that we could just cut like whenever I'm not saying shit, right?
You're good, bro. I mean, we could have definitely pauses like.
Yeah.
There's times when, bro, we're just wrecked. Like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? We're just chilling. Like, it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'll put music in the background. Let's put music.
Yeah, but it was pretty fucking crazy and. Like we were gonna go to the next floor, but they actually told us they couldn't continue the jail tour because they went too crazy. And and they said that they were gonna go get mad at the like they were literally telling the security guards, they were telling them you're gonna see it right now, like right because they told us they were like and right now they're acting tough, but like the security guards told us like they beat them up.
Damn.
Like they go whenever they behave bad, they go and they just fuck them up.
Damn.
Like with tasers and like batons and shit.
Fuck.
And they don't give a fuck. Like let's say they're behaving bad, they're like alright, they come back like 2 hours later and they just fuck them up.
Damn.
Like and that's the way they have to do it because it's tough and
they
shit.
Just, yeah.
And like that's the way they because they're and like that they're security guards. Like a lot of people quit. Most people only last 9 months working there like a security guard. Like in the jail as a JSOR, I don't know what it's called in jail, a CO or but it's crazy.
So I mean, with that story, I can see why they didn't air it. You know?
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I can see why they didn't air that bitch.
Yeah,
because unfortunately it didn't get aired.
So they took us back there, and they were just really mad. They were just angry. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna get them back right now," and like.
Yeah,
like they were just getting ready. They were like getting strapped and shit. Yeah, bro.
Like, good motherfucker. Bro, we're finna retaliate on that.
Yeah, literally.
Like, damn, bro. Ain't y'all supposed to be the laws? Like, hold up, bro. Y'all want it.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but hey, that's what happened, bro.
That's what happened. It's facts.
But yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
What the fuck? Nah, man. Yeah. After that, you didn't really.
Yeah, the girls were there too, and they were just like giving us a speech of now you know why not to go to jail or whatever. And we all left there thinking like we didn't say shit, bro. Like nobody was like, oh, that was like whatever. Like nah, like everyone was like, okay, like
traumatized and shit. Like,
not traumatized, but they were like, all right.
Just shocked. I'm pretty sure. Just like what the fuck, bro? Like that's fucking wild, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
They were literally saying everything possible you could think. Like I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your mother. Like I'm gonna come after your family. Like I've seen your face. I know who you are. Like I think I've seen you from before. I think I know. I'm gonna come for you. Like like you get me all types of shit.
Yeah,
just
trying to get in your head.
Yeah, literally. Like they were saying all type of shit.
Yeah, no,
going crazy.
That's just rough, bro. Like,
and we only got to the snitches level, and that was like the second level, like the second floor, I believe it was.
So it would have gotten even wilder.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. What the fuck were they thinking, bro? Like, what the fuck? Yo, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But that's fucking crazy, though. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't imagine like that.
Yeah, that and we were in the border patrol program, all of us too. So like we were also like we left with the border patrols, and we went back with them, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. That day, and they would make us get up like at 6 a.m. and shit, and like if we didn't do it, like we would go to court. You get me? And some people would get like locked up if they had like shit going on. You get me?
Yeah.
So it'd be crazy sometimes, like somebody was late or whatever and they didn't make it, and we left to like the border patrol base, and it was just like that's it. Most of the times they give him like 2 chances, but so at first they were being like strict as fuck. We literally started like with 30 people and we ended with like 12 or something like that.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Or like 15. I'm exaggerating. I can't remember, but it was under 20.
Damn.
For sure. Yeah. It was under 20.
That's fucking wild, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Like, it's crazy how much shit you live in
Such a short amount of time. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I can't even, like... That's just some shit that I've never lived before. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. But
But shit, looks like you're doing good, though.
yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
can't let that shit bring you down. You know
Bro.
what I'm saying? That's the good thing.
If anything, bro, like honestly, what I learned from the most and what I really enjoyed was scan. I don't regret doing scan because of probation. I feel like scan is a reason why I'm able to function now. Like, they teach you a lot of things about drugs and a lot of facts that even if you think like, oh, this shit's stupid, like, they're teaching you real shit, like real facts that are just like things that you would have to experience, you get me? And they're like teaching it to you. It's like they're putting you on. It's kind of crazy, but they're doing that so you could learn already and like see why it's not worth it to do all that stupid shit. You get me? So that's why they do that. And it's kind of crazy because everybody would go to like talk about how they don't do drugs and shit and all that stuff, but really everyone there would be bragging about like, oh, I was smoking, and like they'd be like showing videos and like being like, oh, I'm crossing chivos and all that shit, like in the fucking classes.
Can you describe what chivos are? Because like I feel like most people wouldn't know. Like maybe some people don't know.
All right.
So if you can just kind of give it an explanation. Because I'm not gonna cap. I didn't know till you explained it to me.
Really?
Like, no cap. Yeah. No cap. Yeah. Till you explained it to me, I didn't even know. For real.
Shit. Well, that's the way I learned it.
For real.
But yeah, so chivos are basically like, you get me, people that you're crossing across the border. It could be from like anywhere. It could be from like in town, like from one little house full of illegal immigrants to another house of illegal immigrants. It could be from across the border. It could be from like Mexico, USA. Basically, you know them as a coyote.
Coyote?
Like coyote, people that cross people. But the actual the people, they're called chivos, or that's what they call them. Like that's what we call them, like chivos. So like, you get me? People would be bragging about crossing chivos and all types of shit, like in these classes, and then the teacher would get there and we'd be like, nah, like we don't do anything and shit. And it'd be funny because sometimes they would just like random drug test us. And if you were on probation, because some people were there on scan, like because of court, or some people were there in scan because voluntarily, or their parents, or you get me, many reasons. So, but mostly it was like people that were there like if they didn't go like because they were on probation, like for the most part, like that was the majority. And so people would get randomly, like they'd be bragging about it. I don't know if they had like hidden microphones or something, but then they would just be like literally like at the end, like it'd be all funny, we'd be all laughing. They would even give us like chips and a drink, sometimes like actual food, like it'd be kind of dope. And like usually it'd be like fruit punch and hot Cheetos with cheese, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's usually all we would eat. Okay. Or like sometimes just like chips by themselves and like Powerade. Like
that was
Coke
for like
or some
like
shit.
For a full school like day, pretty much. They would only feed you that.
Nah. Well,
or was it like
it was like it was only like 3 hours.
Okay.
It was, but like it was literally like 2 times a week, one with the group and one by yourself.
Gotcha.
And it was like that for like 5 years straight.
Damn.
And obviously I would miss them sometimes. And when I would miss them, they would call my mom or whatever. They would call my PO. So like I would have to kind of go. So yeah, I would show up stoned as fuck sometimes, and like that's why I'm saying like people would go there like bragging and shit. I never did that, or like you get me showing up because like people would get caught. It was crazy. So like at the end of class, they'd be like, "All right, we're gonna drug test y'all today," and like they'd be like, "All right, we're gonna drug test everyone," but then they would just drug test a couple people, and then they would just
Those
end the
specific
day.
people.
Yeah, but like they would say they're gonna drug test everyone though, but like they would just drug test those people, and then they'd be like, "All right, we're done for the day." You get me? And like usually like one of them would be dirty, and then they would like if they were on PO, they call their PO. If it was just their mom, well, who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? But
Yeah. Fuck. Look at this man, fucking killing it. Jesus Christ. This dude's like fucking 6 years younger than me, and he's over here fucking smoking me out. Jesus Christ. This man got crazy lungs.
I've been smoking since I was 11. Another thing I haven't mentioned.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So the first time I smoked, it was out of a pencil.
A pencil?
Yeah, like one of those
Like a mechanical pencil? Okay, because I was like, wait, bro, were you drilling a hole through the whole fucking thing?
Nah, I meant one of those OG pipes, you know which ones I'm talking about, out of the
Yeah.
pens.
Yeah.
And yeah, with the tin foil and everything.
Damn.
And
That's
yeah,
pretty
there's
nice.
like pens. You could even use a pen too.
Yeah.
Like, but it was a mechanical pencil, like how you said. Like, so
Yeah.
it was plastic.
Yeah, plastic. Yeah, pretty much. Like a plastic tube.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking.
Yeah, and then with the tin foil. And I was with my sister. We were in my room. My parents were actually in the house.
Damn.
And she wanted to smoke me out. She was only a year older than me. So it's
Damn,
not, yeah,
what
she
the
was in 7th grade.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I was 11. She was 12. So, I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
That's interesting.
So she put me on, but I've never hated, like, weed. But, I mean, I've seen people, like, get locked up and shit. But I've always said, I've never seen it being, like, directly because of weed. It was either like they're selling shit or they're robbing or they're doing shit
They're
or
doing
like
shit, yeah.
you get me, like, so like nah, but like if you're just smoking weed, like you're fine. You get me? I saw that.
Yeah.
And also my cousin would smoke weed and my uncle too, so like you get me, I'd see them. But my dad didn't smoke weed, my mom didn't smoke weed. At first, like, they didn't know about it all the way till I was a freshman. So that's another subject. So, but I started smoking when I was 11, and we were smoking out the pen
Out the pen.
and shit. And yeah, and we were just we got stoned as fuck. Me and my sister.
That's interesting. How was that at that age? Like, what did you do and shit? Like what was the shit that you would like do for fun?
Well, go to the park, skate. I'd buy Powerades and fucking go to the fucking park and shit and drink Powerades and shit. And then I was barely 11, and then eventually I started going to parties, like, instead of going to the park. And then that's when I started drinking. Yeah. And I was already smoking. Yeah. So actually I drank after I smoked. Now that I think about that.
That's interesting.
That's actually true.
That's interesting.
You know what? I never thought about that, and I drank before I smoked.
You drank before you smoked?
That's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I smoked
you
before
before you drank. Yeah.
I smoked before I drank.
Bro, we're stoned as fuck. It's alright. I'm pretty fucked up right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I started drinking. I was smoking. I was just like, going out.
You beat me by
regular
like
shit.
2 years on drinking.
Really?
I started drinking at 13.
Yeah, honestly, I only drank the first time I drank. I remember I was kind of peer pressure, but not really. So there's this hot girl. Yeah, so I was like at a family thing, and like she came over or whatever. We were eating like the carne asada, whatever the fuck. We went to the park and shit, like the one that was by there. And her friend pulled up or whatever, and she was with me, and he brought alcohol, and like they were like both drinking, and like he kind of just like started like laughing. He was like, "Oh, you're not drinking," And then she was like, bro, like he's fucking 11 or whatever. And then they're like, and he was like, oh shit. And he was like, well, fuck it. And I don't know. And then he gave me the alcohol. And then that's when she was like, no, like don't peer pressure him, and he's just a baby. And I was just like, bitch.
You don't know me. Yo, that's funny as fuck. Yo.
But that was the first time I actually drank, and yeah, I got pretty drunk. Yeah, my family was cool with it because everyone. I mean, it's Mexico, like Mexican shit. Like everyone. Was just, nobody really got mad or anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I was drunk, and then we ended up like the guy left, and then her other friend pulled up, and actually we're just like at my family's place. Not my family, but like a relative's place. I think it was like a cousin, some shit like that. You get me? We're at their house, and we were just there chilling in like one of the rooms, and we were just like drinking and shit, and
that's pretty lit.
Yeah, and then I got drunk. Eventually they left, and I passed out. Nothing happened. Yeah, I got lit. So
fuck it. I mean, that doesn't sound like too bad of an experience.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
It was a good experience.
Yeah. There's two pretty fine girls, not a lie. Yeah.
That's like when you're 11. I guess.
Yeah.
For real though. No, yeah. I started drinking when I was like with friends. Like they would go to parties and shit. I moved to a different neighborhood. Like when I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I moved to Sandyland. Shout out to Sandyland, all Sandyland people. What's up? And yeah, so I hung out there, and everybody there was like a party person. So I just ended up just following them. Like I'll just go hang out with them, and I'd be like, fuck it, I'm down to get lit, you know.
Yeah.
I was down, and yeah, man, like we'll get fucked up, like drink all night.
Yeah.
Cause there was just free beer. Like it was a Mexican hood, like you said. Like they don't really trip. Like they kind of just like fuck it. They're here, so they don't like. They feel like it's safer, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
I guess that's the logic. And yeah, like it was pretty interesting, man. Like I actually like when I was like a sophomore, from like 7th grade to like sophomore year, bro. I was drinking hard as fuck, like almost every day, and just getting blackout drunk. But it wasn't until like sophomore year, bro, that I started going to church and shit.
Yeah.
Cause like instead of going to rehab, bro, I went to church.
Yeah.
And so like I went hard as fuck to church for like, I want to say, a few years, bro.
I'm tripping. I just want to make sure my car is not totaled.
No.
It's because I heard something like a noise and I tripped out.
There's a lot of Ubers.
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
a lot of Ubers, but it's cool. Yeah.
I thought it was getting told.
Nah, as you were telling stories, I would look back every once in a while.
But for sure.
Trying to make sure, Like, damn, that'd be fucked up, though. That'd be really fucked up.
Nah, but I could just run down there and fucking stop it. But
fuck it, yeah. Let me pause the fucking video again and start it again.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah.
How long do you want to go, by the way? It's up to you.
I don't know. I'm chilling.
I mean, I'm chilling, too. I don't mind, like.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just talking, you get me? I'm like, I'm just real shit, like no effort.
I mean, hey, bro, like that's good. Like you're for a first podcast, you're doing good as fuck. You're doing really fucking good. So
nice.
Nah, but that's interesting, man. Like, and what made you like want to come to Austin? Like just the vibe,
music, everything, videos. It's a spot to start, and from Laredo, you get me, I can't just move to LA. LA is fucking expensive. And when I went there, I saw it, and I had already gone. So actually, do you know who D Savage is?
Yeah.
So I actually I've performed with D Savage.
Oh shit.
But that was like in 2017, 2018.
Okay.
I can't remember. I was actually 14. My name used to be Young Plug. And I went to LA, and it was my first time ever. And my mom, shout out my mom, she fucking drove me to LA.
Damn. That's a badass mom.
So I can fucking perform.
That's a lit ass mom right there. That's a real good mom.
Yeah, I got to do that shit, and it was dope. And yeah, that was like the first real show I ever.
And how was that like?
I
How
kind of
was
I kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I didn't have stage fright. I got too stoned, and I forgot my lyrics.
Damn.
And I just wasn't. It wasn't
You
going
just weren't
in.
on top of your game.
Yeah, I
Like
wasn't.
there,
And
yeah.
also when I was like smoking with my homies before, I was like, we were like practicing our sets, right? Like before, like you always gotta like before you go perform, you gotta just like do it. You just real quick, you little some I don't know, just some you get me, so you can be even if you're just sitting down. I don't know, just like have something in mind because you're gonna go out there and just like what the fuck.
You gotta be in the right
Exactly,
headspace.
and then last minute, like we changed this. Like they're like, nah, bro, but that song's better, and I was like, nah, you're right. Like, so like I changed up my whole shit. So
Damn.
when I went on stage, it was like a whole different song. So I was like, fuck, I don't remember this shit. I was like rehearsing the other shit the whole time,
Yeah.
and like I fucked up. But I mean, nobody was booing me or anything.
That's interesting.
But like because like the song sounded good, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I could have done better.
Okay.
But I looked good. I had braids and shit. I had long hair and shit. Yeah, I used to
That's
have
nice.
braids.
I mean, it's good that you like recognize that though.
Yeah.
That you were like, damn, I fucked up. I need to do better.
Yeah,
Like,
for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like I did all right. Like, but I definitely could have done better. I definitely did fuck up a lot sometimes, especially for like one song. Other songs I did better, but like that one song that I really fucked up, it was just like awkward. I feel like because I did 4 songs, so like,
Yeah, I bet that shit was still lit though. Like,
yeah, it was
a
lit as
adrenaline
fuck,
pump.
bro. And it was crazy because I was shit. I said 14, but that was cap. I think it was like 15 or 16, but I can't remember. It was 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, my shit's really fucked up. I can't remember, but yeah, it was 15 or 16. It had to be one of those.
Yeah.
It was not 14. It was 15 or 16.
16, bet.
Okay.
Yeah, bet.
So, but yeah, so I went to the bar and they had a weed bar and like, they sold drinks too, and they were selling $10 G's and it was gas. So I went and I bought 3 G's and they weren't IDing no one, and I just kept smoking. And that was a problem because when I got there, they were just hooking us up with free weed until like we like smoked enough, like they started charging us. And then the homie bought 7 G's. So we were just like smoking like hella before, and we were like in the VIP section. We were just like chiefing hella, and there was like other dudes, and it was super funny because they were trying to like flex on us. They're like, you see these glasses? They're like worth $300. And I don't know, some like
kind of
big
goofy
dudes.
shit is that?
I don't know, bro.
That's a goofy
and
shit.
then they were like smoking too, like I don't know, some weird dudes in the VIP area for real. But yeah, and shit, and yeah, but we had chains and shit, but like that dude was just like trying to prove he was better. He was like, nah, I get this much followers, and I don't know, and this shit, like all these dudes were like just trying to like stun on us, and we're just
that
like,
shit happens a lot in LA too.
yeah, and I was just like, what the fuck? We're just like, that's weird. Anyways, whatever. We were just smoking shit, chilling in the section, and that's another thing that threw me off when I went on. And I was actually supposed to go on first, but I gave my set to the homie, and he kind of got mad because obviously I was closer to D Savage, so that's why he got mad because we switched, and then it was gonna be D Savage, so it was like, that's fucked up, but not really like it's because I told him, like, I was like, shit, like I'm not ready or whatever, and I wasn't trying to finesse him for real. I just really wasn't ready. And I still wasn't even ready when I went up. I still fucked up. And he did pretty good. He did pretty good. He did good. Yeah, so.
Hey, bro, you should give everything you did. Like, you could have not had it gone up there, you know? You could have just been like, fuck it, bro, I'm not going to try, you know?
Yeah,
You still went up there. So,
yeah,
respect.
Hey, but I've had other good concerts and shit. I ended up, like, I've even thrown a concert in my backyard before. And I've got like dudes from Cali to fly out like to the backyard and shit.
Yo,
and,
that's
like,
fucking lit, bro.
In my backyard, and the cops pulled up, and like we just like talked to him how I told you. I was just like, nah, we're just doing this little music event. They're like, oh, okay, they drove away.
Damn, that's lit.
And
That's
smelled
lit as
like
fuck.
weed and shit. They didn't even go to the backyard.
Damn.
Yeah. And I was like pretty tipsy already, like when I was talking to them. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
No, but bro, that's fucking lit though. Are you gonna do any more shows anytime soon or anything? You wanna like? Do you have anything coming up?
That was a long time ago.
Okay.
But
Do you ever feel like you wanna do it?
the
again?
last time I performed 2 weeks ago. It was pretty lit.
Okay, where at?
Here in Austin
Mm.
at a bar. I forgot the name of it. It's on Congress actually.
Okay.
It's on South Congress.
Okay, lit, man.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it was
congrats.
dope. But yeah, back then, before that, the last time I performed was 2019.
Damn.
So it had been a minute.
Been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Okay.
back then, a lot of people would show up to my shows, but like I kind of like dropped off the map for like 2-3 years.
Fuck.
You get me? And I'm like kind of coming back with the videos and the music
That's good,
and
man.
everything. But also I had to like get off probation and all that shit.
Yeah, I
'cause,
feel like taking
and I
care
kept
of
getting in
important.
trouble and like getting locked up. I mean, I never stopped smoking off probation, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, like I literally finished probation still smoking.
Damn.
Like that's
what
why
the
it
fuck?
took me 5 years.
Damn.
I mean, that's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
And I forgot to tell you, the last felony I got was actually violation of probation.
Damn. I remember you told me like I can't remember the last one. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was violation of probation, and it was actually my senior year.
Okay.
And it was because my mom didn't take me to the appointment because she was busy at work, and she had already done it like 2 times before, like in different months, and that was cool, right? Because I didn't have to drug test those months. She kind of helped me, but like she said, oh, like I can't go because of work, and so they put me violation of probation, and they put a warrant on me.
What the fuck?
So I was at school literally, and they literally took me in while I was in school in front of everyone and shit. And it was lunchtime. Everyone is out. Everyone was like looking at me and shit.
Fuck.
They took me in the office. They're like, you know why you're under arrest and all that shit. And I don't know what the fuck. They took me in the car, and yeah, they took me to juvie, whatever the fuck. And yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Did a quick week. No, that time I did a month. That's true. The last time I did a month.
Damn, bro. That's a good bit.
Yeah. It felt like I went out like to camp, but when I came back, like showering and everything, like it felt weird. Like
Really?
I don't know, like just having the privilege for everything. Like I came back and I was just like happy.
Yeah. You can just do what you want.
I was
You don't
just
have
super
anybody telling
happy.
you
I was just like this like big like happiness, and I don't know, just to be free.
Yeah.
And yeah, because the juvie there was pretty fucked up too. Shit. But yeah, because a lot of people would like fuck around, shit, and get the J-Souls mad, and they would come in and shit, or they would cut off the power, and they would do like all crazy shit. You
Yeah.
feel like it was pretty insane. One time they like locked us in our cells for like hella hours during the day, and we were literally all banging the doors to let us out until they came in and shit. And they were just like, oh, the power's off and shit, but they were just doing it like on purpose, and like everyone was mad as fuck and just like banging the doors and shit, and like literally like I was banging the door
Like
too.
that's straight up
like-
torture, bro.
Like everyone was like banging the doors and shit. Like
Yeah.
it was pretty crazy.
that's straight up torture, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
One dude was so hungry that like he ate, like we got these little egg omelets, right? So like when you like get locked up, like you gotta eat your food and appreciate it, cause like people, once you're there for a while, like you get hungry, and like a lot of people that's been there for like months, they get hungry, and like it kind of makes them angry, and so like cause they just eat meal to meal, and like it doesn't fill them up. You get me? So they never get filled up every day. They're just always hungry.
Yeah.
And that's how it is in juvie. Because in juvie, there's no commissary. That's just how you eat. You get me? It's just what they give you.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So like, some people go in there. They're like, oh, I just ate McDonald's or whatever. Like, they're used to eating whenever they want.
Yeah.
So like, they don't eat. But if not, like, someone's gonna take the food from you, or someone's gonna say something about it. Like, you gotta eat your food.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just period. You feel?
Yeah.
So like you gotta eat your food, never throw it away. So like dude threw away the fucking egg omelet or whatever. And dude was so hungry, so that when the chase was facing away, he like pushed him and he punched him, and like the Jaso fell and he took the trash bag and he ran. There's a cell that like there's a restroom, right?
Yeah.
And they also there's something called a 10-minute break, 10-minute cool down break. But like let's say you're about to fight with someone or some shit, you can say 10-minute cool down break, and like you go in the room and you get to like chill out and like for you to calm down.
Yeah.
Or like if you just need time to like think or like be alone, or like sometimes it's just like you just want to take a nap, like too, but they only give you one 10-minute cool down break a day.
Okay.
But like yeah, they were doing that shit. So he went inside the room and he like it locks, so he closed it and it locked. And like so like he went in there and he was like eating, he took it out the trash and he was eating it and shit. And like, and the JSO like had to call the other JSOs and they fucking opened the door and they started like when you misbehave or something, the JSOs get excited. They're like I forgot what they say. They say like something whatever, and they would all come running like because they would all want to like get in the action, and they would just like all fucking dive and like fucking
damn,
what the
like
fuck?
5-6 guys like 200 pounds. Like one of that dudes was like a fucking like he had gotten like an award for one of the Laredo like best MMA boxers like type shit.
What
like,
the
there was
fuck?
some tough security, and actually there was this dude that would come barred out, and he used to be ghetto as fucking shit. Until one day he was like super barred out that he cussed out the boss, and they finally fired him. And he would come in barred out, and he would like show us like he has bars, but he would never give us any. And he would like take them and shit, and like he was like a big bar head. And he would like always talk like all barred and like not know what the fuck's going on, and he would like try to function on bars. It was crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean I've seen people in juvie with bars too, like smuggle it and shit. Like, yeah, it's like the only shit I've seen bars.
Okay.
But yeah,
Damn, bro. That's fucking crazy.
yeah.
That's really fucking crazy. It's interesting how calmly you say everything. Like it's just a part of the past. Just chill, you know.
It is a
That's
part
good.
of the past.
Did it take you a little bit to get over it? Or do you feel like it just kind of like you just
Yeah.
kind of let it go?
Yeah.
How you feel?
It definitely, like, I didn't get to enjoy high school, like, because everyone was, like, having fun. I was, like, had probation and shit.
Yeah.
If I wasn't home by 7, I was violating probation. So, like,
Fuck, bro.
it'd be risky as fuck. Sometimes my PO would show up to my house. I had the strictest, like, you know how there's, like, levels of probation? I had, like, the strictest level. Like, I was, like, you get me?
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't get more stricter. Like, they gave me, like, all the shit that they give you.
Damn.
Like, the only thing that they didn't do is send me to rehab or boot camp and all that shit. Because I just got lucky. Honestly, I just, like, because maybe it was, because at first it was like I got lucked up, like how I told you, 2 months within time. But then I was getting locked up, like, every year after that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So it was like time periods, and I was about to like finish probation every time.
It's interesting to me. I'm trying to figure out how. Like, I'm trying to put myself in that situation, and I don't see how I can like come out with like as chill as you are, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like, if I went through the shit that you went through, I would be way more violent. And my tendencies and shit. You get what I'm saying?
Nah.
So, like, yeah, like, it just felt like you were in situations that, like...
Well, that's why I smoke weed. Fool.
Yeah. And do you feel like it's hard to, like, control that sometimes? Like, do you feel like sometimes you pop off too much? Like, impulsively and shit?
I sometimes, but, like, for the most part, I'm chill now. I'm
pretty chill?
Fucking chill, yeah.
That's good. It took me a minute to get to there.
Yeah, I used to be really like angry and shit, and like bossy, and
honestly,
like
I still get like
annoying and fucking like I would even bitch this one dude around, like it was bad, like, but it was just one dude, but nah, I fucking paid him back everything for sure, bro. And it was just for like a couple months till I realized like, and that was my freshman year. So that was just like when I was like doing bars, coke, like all that shit.
Yeah.
And like you gave me that shit, like nah, that shit's not good for you. And
Yeah.
then, but like what I was doing to my friend, you get me, and so yeah, but I paid that dude back. He knows, but it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Just like all that shit. But I did it for my mom because I felt like I was causing a lot of problems in the family because of all the shit I was doing.
Yeah.
So like, that's the real reason. You feel
Yeah.
like why I wanted to change for my mom because. You
That's
get me?
real.
I want to be successful for her. You feel?
That's real.
I don't want to be
Respect.
a fucking stuck in Laredo, like no disrespect, like to
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah, yeah. No, and I 100% get how you feel.
I get 100% get how you feel, bro.
No disrespect to Laredo.
No
love y'all.
disrespect, yeah.
Some of y'all are just lost in the sauce over there. Not
Yeah.
everyone, but some of y'all know.
Nah,
Yeah.
man. I got people back in my hometown that got the same thing going on. I feel like it's they call it like a small town trap kind of deal, or like they just call it like a trap of your hometown. Sometimes, like, if you don't leave, you get stuck in a certain way of living, and like you never really get to experience different shit.
Yeah,
You know?
a lot of people do it.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Cause like I remember hearing a lot of people that were like they were trying to like leave. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in high school was like, man, I'm trying to get the fuck out this bitch. You know?
Yeah,
It's crazy how much you like just over the years you just see people just stay there and like I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing. Honestly, like if you want that life of like just being chill, working,
yeah.
that's for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. I guess that's what I mean. But like, no disrespect. Like, if you want to do that, that's cool. But that's not for me. Like, I want to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
if you want to chill in a hometown and like work and just have your house and just kind of just chill, you know, have a peaceful life. Yeah. But I feel like that's kind of where I'm coming from, because like I feel like Laredo's a little bit different.
Nah, it's kind of the same thing.
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
Like people just want to, like how you said, like they just want to stay there.
They just have like a normal life, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, bro. I remember like working at this factory, bro. First when I worked there, I used to stack pallets. Like these bags, these 40-pound bags.
Yeah.
And that'd be 50 bags in one pallet. And then like 2 hours we would stack at least like 10.
Damn.
So like, you know, 10 times 50, whatever the fuck amount of bags, you know,
you're
you're
throwing in there. And them bitches were heavy, and I just remember, bro, just doing that shit, and like if it was hot outside, it was hot inside the factory. And like you'd have a fan and shit, but it'd be blowing hot ass air, and like the product was made out of sawdust, and it's like it's labor work, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not like it's like I had the horrible conditions. I got paid good and shit for what it was. You know what I'm saying? I got paid $14.50,
Yeah.
which is good in like a small town. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man, like. But I remember just stacking, bro, and just being there for like 10 hours straight, like just doing shit like that, and
For
just being
sure.
like, bro, I want to do something else. Like,
Yeah.
just being like just feeling like, bro, I just need to get out. Like, I need to do something else other than like just working, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no,
You
for
know?
sure, me too.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I felt over there.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to come to Austin,
Same. Same.
and it was worth it.
It was worth it. It was fucking worth it, bro. It was a struggle for me at first, but it was worth it.
Austin's awesome, bro.
Austin's pretty lit. When you have cash, Austin's lit. You need to have a good paying job, though. You can't truly enjoy Austin with like a...
Dude, if you
low
want to
paying job.
imagine LA's like Austin times 2. Like literally all the prices.
Yeah.
That's literally LA.
Hell yeah. I think your stand is like kind of tweaking a little bit. Let me double check that it's good. It's a little loose. Yeah, I saw that bitch leaning and I was like, damn, bro, that bitch falls. That's no softballs. Alright, hopefully it's good there.
Nice.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, it feels steady now.
Cool. Bet. Yeah, bro. Well, it sounds like you learned a lot about like. It came out good. Like I guess like you learn from your experiences. If that makes
Yeah, I
sense,
learned
you
my
know?
lessons for sure.
You learn your experiences, you know. And I think it's good to like talk about that shit, especially on like podcasts or if you got like interviews or just like if people talk to you and shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it helps people. For some people, you know what I'm saying. It helps steer them the right way. Like it helps them see what it really is. You know, then sometimes you don't think about it. Like
I really let people think whatever the fuck they think. That's why I don't give a fuck, cause they don't know where I'm coming from, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It'll be a surprise when they find out. I don't know.
Yeah. It is kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's just interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go around there telling everyone my whole life story and shit. You
I
know,
feel you.
Yeah.
I feel like there's certain people that you can talk to like that.
Yeah.
And there's certain people that you can just kind of like be friendly with.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I can't talk to like.
But also, I don't want people to think of me like that. Like.
Well, the thing is that,
You feel like
I feel you.
I want them to. I don't want them to know I did any of that shit. If I'm being honest.
Okay.
Like I want to keep that in the past.
Gotcha. I think that's not a bad thing to want. You know
I mean, like if I go on a podcast or whatever, how you said, I'll talk about it. But like when I'm like how you said at work and shit, like
you don't want to share that with everybody.
Yeah.
And I feel you on that. Like
it's just the truth. So like I don't care what anybody thinks. I mean,
I feel you.
they can think whatever they think. When it comes down to it, I am who I am, and I hold myself down. So like I don't care.
Yeah. Nah, you're a cool dude. Like, there's a lot of people that like just wouldn't have come out. Like I'm like how I said, man. Like I would have come out like not as chill as you are. Like in that situation, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of respect to you. Like for you to be able to like keep yourself together.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part.
I mean, it wasn't just like instantly. Like,
no, it takes time.
Like
it takes time.
3-4 years ago, like when I was on probation and shit, still high school struggling, like I would be telling everyone like my fucking life stories all the time, like getting high, like and just like tripping about it. But it took time for me to like stop doing that and just like thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Like I'm not helping anyone. I'm just fucking being annoying. Like I'm not like helping myself. Like why talk about it and just like keep it to myself? Feel like it doesn't help my image. Like you feel?
Yeah. No, yeah. And my like for me, like
for you, I'll
definitely talk about it. Yeah, and like I don't mind when people do it. Like the thing is that like when I come from the same school of thought. Like I don't really care what people think, but like I go about it different a little bit. Like I just if somebody wants to talk about some shit, like I'll talk about it, but I can't do it with like normal people.
Yeah.
I have to do it with people that experience shit like at the same time.
Yeah.
Cause it's like I can't judge you for what you've done, and like I will never judge anybody for what they've done. Of course, it's like there's limits to that, like child predator and shit like that. Like that shit, of course, like that, you know what I'm saying. You deserve to get taken out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
But like I wouldn't want like Jason to know my past.
Yeah.
You feel?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna go around telling everyone, and everyone's just like, oh, then it used to be some fucking felon from fucking and shit.
Yeah, I feel like it. Well, for me, like whenever somebody tells me,
shout out my dad. I love my dad. He's badass. He's the chillest dad ever. Like he would let me, he would let me like throw like little things in my backyard for
That's
sure.
Cool.
And shit.
That's cool.
My mom was a strict one. At her house, like nah. They divorced like eventually when I was in 6th grade. So
no, my both my parents went to prison, so like I was living with family members in Mexico and shit, and I never really like from when that happened, like I never really gained like a solid relationship with my dad after that.
Yeah,
and it was kind of weird, bro, like because it was like when you don't have that, like you just look for somebody to just show you things, like you're lost. Like you like there's certain things that your mom can't teach you. You get what I'm saying? Like that you gotta learn for yourself. And it's like it was so hard for me to like try to learn things just on my own and shit. 'Cause my mom was like she was living by her like in the beginning, like when she got out and everything. We kind of reunited.
Yeah.
Like she had to work all the time 'cause like she was the only person to like provide. You know what I'm saying? So like I want to say from like the age of 12, bro, to like the age of 18, 19. Like I want to say I only saw my mom like a total of those few years, like maybe a year total.
Damn.
Like I didn't really see her at all. Like I didn't have parents.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, I didn't have parents. Like I just had to kind of like learn shit myself. Like they did what they could. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom tried to like do what she could, but at the end of the day, like it was on me. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
And it was on me to like cook and do everything and like make sure my brother was good and shit. Like
Yeah.
and it's crazy, bro. Like it's nice to hear that like even though you went through some shit, you still had your parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. Yeah.
Yeah, at least I wasn't, because there were some people in Laredo that, how you said, like, didn't have their parents
bro.
too.
And you're so easily like when you're in that situation, bro. You're so easily like
Like
captivated by like hoods and like trying to get like a part of like.
Let me tell you about one of my friends, bro. Like I would hang out with him, like how I told you when I was like 13, smoke with him.
Yeah.
His dad was in prison too because he would stay with his grandma.
Yeah.
And his mom too because of like doing shit.
Yeah.
And they had been locked up for years, like since he was little. Like he had seen like kilos, like because of his dad and shit, like crazy. Like but in Laredo. And eventually he got caught, or they got caught, and and he was just like, he dropped out of school freshman year, and he was just like, you know, like it's crazy. Like I was with him in 8th grade, and I saw him like, you get me, just drop out and all that shit, and like I kind of lost touch with him. He was always getting like locked up or like fucking. He would be in Mexico. His dad's friends would give him like BMWs and shit.
Yeah.
And just one time, like he picked me up, like even though we hadn't talked in a while, like since 8th grade, cause like after 8th grade, that's when he like took off and he was like going to Mexico and like working with his dad's like friends, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like he came back like my freshman year, and he texted me, he was like, "Yo, I'm back," and he had a BMW that his dad's friend gave him and shit, and he like. I like ditched school and I went with him. He scooped me and we're smoking and shit. Like, yeah, for sure. And like, but yeah, shout out homie. He probably not watching this. He's probably busy doing something. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he's doing something. I'm not even gonna say his name.
Hey, fuck it.
Because for the feds. But yeah.
Hey, there you go.
But yeah. So, but yeah.
Yeah, man, you could really get swayed. Like there was a few times where I really wanted to like just say fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna like get into selling drugs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, and I had opportunities. I knew people that like were like offering me that shit to be like, yo, bro, I can hook you up like so you can sell and whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Man, I just saw what happened like with my parents, and it was like, this ain't going good. Like if I start this shit,
it's a good thing you learn, because he didn't learn, and he's always getting in trouble and stuff, and it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Not worth it at all,
bro.
Yeah.
Like you have a good mentality. Actually, I'm surprised you have that mentality, because
I had to take care of myself.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
There's a certain level of like survival.
Yeah,
that kind of goes into everything I do.
Yeah.
Like that shit happened to me not in high school, but it happened to me in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
So like I was a lot younger when that shit happened to me.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was weird, bro. Like I always don't really know how to explain it. Like on 3rd grade, I kind of explained what happened, right? And so before I went to Mexico, and I've explained the story. I don't need to repeat it. You know. Before I went to Mexico, like they told me, like a cousin of mine told me, like, yo, bro, your parents are really locked up, because they were lying to me saying they were on vacation and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And he was like, nah, bro, your people are locked up, and like there's a chance that you could like get taken out, you know what I'm saying, as retaliation for what happened.
For sure.
At that moment, like I just made a decision. I was like, whoever comes at me, bro, like And this is what I say, what I mean by like, I'm surprised you didn't get more violent than you are. Because my initial reaction was like, if they're going to kill me, bro, I'm going to do everything I can in my third grade fucking body to kill those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to let them kill my brother.
Yeah.
There's just no way, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you have to become like, I lost my innocence that day. Like, if you really make sense, like, I made a decision of like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to become something that like, that's willing to protect his brother no matter what.
Yo, this weed's pretty good.
To be like
For like, I know it's like kind of mid, but like it's really good.
It's good,
for
right?
me.
Yeah. I fuck with it. Yeah. Shout out to my boy. I can't say, of course.
Yeah.
But shout out to my boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like, it was fucked up, and you know what? And that's what like made it really difficult for me to like be chill because, like, from that point on, like, if anything small happened, I would go into like kill mode. If that makes sense.
Yo, I kind of need to go to the restroom.
Yo, no problem, bro. Let's pause this shit. You good? Let's pause this shit.
Sorry, bro.
No, you're
I
good.
drank-
No. All right, here we go. Gotcha. All right, so we're back.
So yeah.
I forgot what we're talking about. I'm not gonna lie. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
We'll cut it up a bit.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out.
you know. All right, here we go. That's a good pinch.
Do you usually pack them, or do you kind of just let them?
Yeah. Pack it. All right. Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, you go for it. You go for it. Oh yeah.
All right, for sure. So I mean, been smoking weed since I was 11. I turned out just alright. So I'm pretty sure
Oh fuck.
y'all would too. So
You will, and you will.
Like the thing is that no matter where you come from, and I think that's like the kind of like the undertone of this podcast is that no matter where you come from, bro, like if you just don't give up and keep working and keep moving forward, like you'll get out of whatever you're in, you know.
yeah,
You know, of course, there's like, you know, there's fucking life that happens sometimes. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You can't. You'll never
Thanks.
know if you get hit with a car or something. You know that's besides the point.
dude, that happened. I got in a car.
God
Crazy
damn,
story.
bro, everything's happening
Here in downtown Austin, and it was on Congress.
It had to be.
It was on Congress.
Fuck. When was it? Like when you were like chilling over there?
It was a couple months ago.
Sorry.
So I had a different car. I don't have that car. I don't want to talk about it. So I fucking so I was door dashing and shit, and I was door dashing. And I was fucking tired. I was smoking all day. I was drinking THC lean.
Damn.
Yeah, like straight up, like Delta 9, like real shit, like from LA that my sister got.
Damn, bro.
And
That should be hitting different though, for real.
yeah, so I was really
Feels like
fucked
one thing.
up, and yeah, I saw the light turn green, but apparently it didn't. I'm not sure. Cause they have some like advanced shit that like they can detect it downtown. They do some shit on their phone and they can like pull it up what happened.
Okay.
It's crazy. So like
Huh.
they were able to tell like it was my fault, like without having to take it to court or anything.
Huh.
And they were like, if I want to say that it's not my fault, like I told them if I wanted, cause I was like I'm gonna take it to court. Where they said if I took it to court, that I would be going against the state of Austin, and that if I lost, that I would get $300,000 fine or some shit,
What
or
the fuck?
like that I would get like
Like
that I would lose,
shit,
or
bro.
if I would lose or some shit like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, some crazy shit. And so I just ended up taking it. I was like, fuck it, bro.
Yeah.
And the other dude fucked me over too, cause he said that like they were injured and shit, but they were not stuff. And I totaled my fucking car, bro.
Damn.
And I had the THC lean and shit. It was crazy. I threw it in the trash can. The pedestrians were like, look, he's throwing away something. They were like trying to point it out,
Damn,
but I
there's
got
some hoes.
but I got away with it. They let me go with my bongs. I told
What?
them, they're like, "What's in the car?" I was like, "Nah, I just have like an eighth and bongs." He's like, "I'm not worried about that." I was like, "All right, yeah, go ahead, check it." So they checked my whole car, and that's all I had. They let me go with the 2 bongs and literally the eighth.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's pretty lit.
yeah, dead ass. And I left with my sister, and
I mean, aside from the car, yeah. But
yeah, and I stayed at a fucking Motel 6, but one of those nice ones, or nicer ones, I guess.
Nicer.
The ones that are like have like 4 floors.
Fuck, bro. You know that? Something barbecue. What is it? King's Barbecue or something. There's like some kind of barbecue right before you get to Old Turf off I-35.
What's up?
There's like a barbecue spot, like when you get off the Old Turf exit on
Yeah.
I-35. You know what I'm talking about? Vic's something, right? Vic's
Yeah.
Barbecue. You know that hotel room that's kind of like always has that gate and shit. Well, before it like fully closed down, that was the first hotel I ever took. Like when I came here to Austin.
Damn.
And bro, when I tell you that bitch was like sketchy, like that bitch was sketchy, bro. That did not give a good vibe of Austin at all, bro. You good, G?
Yeah, I've stayed at a sketchy hotel here too.
yeah. You
One
ever had
time.
any like? You ever had any like?
But I just started smoking inside, and I didn't get charged a fee because it was a sketchy hotel. That's how sketchy it was.
Damn. Yeah.
The doors were like broken, like the side doors. There was like some dude outside our front window that was fixing his car or some shit. Like all night, bro. Literally till the morning. It was fucking weird, bro. And then people kept coming with like bumping music. Like I swear somebody was selling drugs like hella times. They kept coming back. Or it was different cars or I don't know. All night. Like it was the trap fucking hotel. And it's crazy because on fucking Google it looked not bad. Like it had like a separate room from the living room with the 2 doors, and it was like $80 or some shit like that. When you got there, the 2 doors were missing. Everything was dirty. Like it was crazy. Like there, like it doesn't separate. It's just one big room. 'Cause the 2 doors. It was crazy. It did not look like the pictures.
1 star.
Yeah.
1 star, bro. Damn.
Yep.
Fuck.
I forgot the name of that hotel because I could maybe check.
You ever had any like paranormal experiences? Like I don't know if you ever had anything crazy.
Yeah, but nah, I'm good on that right now. I don't want to talk
You
about
won't
that right
freak
now.
out.
Yeah.
I feel you.
No, for sure. This is it. This was my boy right here.
What's up, y'all? Alotofjoints.
Hell yeah. Really
Man.
good fucking stories, man. Really interesting.
Follow me on Instagram, YouTube, stoner interviews,
Yeah.
funny,
Funny
serious, information that you will find out there that
Yeah.
will make you smarter and
Yeah.
plug you up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
Y'all have a good one.
Later.
We'll see you on the next one.